Hello again. Today we're going to continue into the reading of Melanin, the Gift of the Cosmos by Jade Asikiwe. Last time we read chapter 1, which went a little bit from the surface of the alchemical process of melanin and what it stands for, what it serves us in our personal life, the universe, as well and from a spiritual side. It highlights some important key points. But however, I would have to say melanin is such a depthful subject that I don't think one can comprehend it in one lifetime, as the scientists of today are still trying to comprehend the understanding of melanin, specifically when they highlight its relations to the black hole. If scientists today are still trying to comprehend the black hole, and if melanin is somewhat interrelated with the black hole, we know this is something that we have not grasped fully the concept of. We're still in that premature age of trying to understand what melanin is exactly. So this is chapter 2, the many benefits of melanin. Melanin is the black matter of all that exists. Even in the lightest beings, trace amounts of melanin are at work, protecting their eyes and improving brain function. Melanin may even be considered the key to life itself, the solitary chemical involved in our being. Melanin has been found to be present in abundance during the moment of conception and as the embryo develops into what will be a child. This makes it an essential part of our lives, capable of manifesting itself not only on a physical level, but on a spiritual level as well. There are many benefits of melanin, both for our bodies and our spirits. Physical benefits of melanin. It is necessary for embryonic development even from the moment of your conception. The dark matter melanin that is at the center of all the universe protects you. It encases the egg and sperm as they join at the moment of conception, keeping them safe. Once you become an embryo, melanin works inside of that embryo, creating the products of the neural crest, including nerve cells, brain cells, and melanocytes. When an embryo is formed without enough melanin, it can lead to miscarriage or birth defects. Also, now we know that some of us women who experience miscarriage, that this might have melanin might be part of the reason why. Okay. Melanin improves brain functions, even when an individual does not possess the type of melanin that colors the skin. The black brain matter that is melanin still exists. This is necessary for primary brain functions, including motivational, emotional, motor, and sensory activities. The greater the amount of melanin within the brain, the greater these are, such as creative powers. It slows the aging process. If you have ever compared the skin of an African American against the skin of someone with a lighter complexion of the same age, you may notice that the skin of those of African descent is usually smoother. This is because melanin protects from the damaging effects of UV rays from the sun. This prevents wrinkles and sun damage, promoting smooth, supple skin even as you age. Heightened melanin levels are healing and preventative. Melanin is a very healing substance as it promotes cell regeneration and health throughout the body. The way that it protects cells allows it to allow the risk of Let me read that again. The way that it protects cells allows it to lower the risk of cancers, especially melanoma. It also helps prevent genetic disorders, especially autoimmune disorders that cause the cell of the body to attack themselves. Finally, melanin repairs damaged tissue and both prevents and fights infections. Pardon me for that. Let's read that again. Finally, melanin repairs damaged tissue and both prevents and fights infections. It protects from damage of the sun rays. Melanated individuals rarely burn from the sun. They simply absorb its energy. People may tan or become darker with sun exposure, which is the result of melanin being absorbed into the skin. People who are melanin recessive, however, may burn from being in the sun. Instead of protecting from damage, their skin reflects the light rays and absorbs dangerous ultraviolet radiation. This is why it is important for individuals who have not been blessed with an abundance of melanin to use sunscreen and other methods to protect themselves from harmful rays. Melanin protects the eyes. Eyes that are brown or black in color are covered in a coating of melanin. This melanin protects from sun damage, acting as natural sunglasses. When people who do not have melanated eyes look at sunlight, they may experience irritation or damage. Those with hazel, green, or blue eyes can have problems including irritation, burning, discomfort, and even tissue damage. Your body responds to your mind more quickly. Melanin exists in the brain, therefore it is brain cells. When the same melanin cells found in your brain are present throughout your body, the message of movement can be passed much more quickly. This explains one of the reasons that blacks often excel in sport and dancing. It is because the message to move can be passed more quickly through the body, giving a better response time and improved ability. Spiritual benefits of melanin. It nourishes all the cells of your being. One of the ways that melanin is charged is by being in the sun. When ultraviolet rays are reflected, the other light from the sun is absorbed through the skin. Here, this light energy becomes a nutrient that feeds all the cells of our body, giving them health and power. You can also create this nutrient by contact with radio waves, music, and cosmic waves. Your body absorbs, stores, and then distributes the melanin throughout the body, so all the cells can regenerate themselves. Some even say that you do not need to eat food and drink all the time to be healthy. Deeply melanized individuals can charge from the sunlight. Melanin lets you emit your own vibrational frequency. Those with rich melanin stores have been discriminated against for many years. Some people blaming distribution or wealth or being different. The truth is that those of African descent are looked at differently because they are different. As a melanated being, your source of creative energy is much greater than that of lesser melanated being. This spurs creative thought, and when you have that attitude that you can accomplish, you can put forth a vibrational frequency that will determine what you receive from the world. You can learn to be true to yourself. Those who embrace melanin most effectively do so by aligning it with their values. They learn what they desire most and how they want to use this energy to create goodness in their lives. When you choose to acknowledge the power of melanin, you are reversing oppression. You learn to hold true to your values and then to work for the greater good in your life, regardless of if someone is willing to provide opportunity or not. When you embrace your melanin origins, you open the door to the universe, and the physical world will no longer stand in your way. You will not die with regrets. You and you alone have the power to decide what to do with the knowledge that you will learn as you continue in this world. Melanin often gives those in tune with it great and powerful ideas. When you use these ideas, they become your reality. You will live at peace instead of with the guilt that you never put your great ideas into motion. You will be remembered rather than leaving the world with just thoughts of what you could have been. You become free. Finally, when you begin to embrace your melanin on a spiritual level, you begin to free yourself. Through centuries of history, the African population has been seen as the lesser species. They have been oppressed and taken advantage of simply because other racial groups were frightened of what would happen should the African race realize their true potential. When you do realize this potential, you become free. By realizing that you are deeply connected with the cosmos and that you do not have to be a victim to the oppression that surrounds you, you liberate yourself and liberate your soul. These suppressed truths are just some of the knowledge that melanin is capable of on a physical and spiritual level. As you really think about how the different steps will bring these benefits into your life. Let me read that again, pardon me. As you read or as you watch this video, think about how these different steps will bring these benefits into your life. Realize these benefits and put your plans into action. And that is the end of chapter 2, Melanin, Gift of the Cosmos by Jade Asikiwe.